afternoon everybody, welcome to the flower patch. My name's Iris Smith and here at the flower patch we make beautiful artificial wreaths and also for the home decor, for your garden or hanging baskets, all in beautiful artificial flowers. Right guys, unfortunately this is only going to be a small video today. I've only just got back home and it is getting late in the afternoon. I've had to take one of my neighbours across the road to the A&E. The poor gentleman who went through a bad time with operations after operations. Basically, it had to be life-saving, so he wasn't well this morning. So unfortunately, hence the reason it's only going to be a small video, because I want to keep an eye on him. He is still at the hospital. He told me to come home. The nurses are now looking after him, so I want to keep you know, he's a dear friend. I want to keep look out for, you know, for his house. I've contacted his children, his adult children, and informed them. So they will be probably, if he comes home today or tonight, we'll be going to fetch him. But I'm keeping an eye out on the house or any post or anything that comes for him. So so today I've prepared the bow, and it's only a 3.5-inch bow. So it's only tiny because I've got a wall basket, and I got this out of the charity shop. I went looking around, spotted it and thought, oh, isn't that dinky? You know me guys with the dinky little things. I thought that, why not? So it may only be tiny, but you know me, I'm sure I can get more than what space we've got there in the top. I have pushed in Oasis or dried foam where I've shaped it to the letter, you know, as the shape of the basket, and pushed it down. And because it didn't have a back on it, it only had the wired frame, I covered the back with red aspidistra ribbon. So we've got that, and the bow that I've made, again 3.5-inch loops. Isn't that so dinky? Oh my good gracious me. So I got out the copper, as I said I'd got, because this has got copper colour framing. I thought I'd get the copper ribbon out with the Monstera pattern on, a plain eleganza, not eleganza, sorry. Oh my goodness, I can't remember what it's called. All these years I've been doing the floristry and I just keep forgetting things. Organza. Not eleganza, organza ribbon, and also a nice thick quality ribbon with some cream coloured polka dots on, because this organza ribbon is cream in colour. So that is what we're going to do, and I was considering, at first I was considering having it down here, but when you see what I've got, I may place it there, so what I have for my foliage can come down the sides and you'll see it. So I think that will go to the top. So that's what we've got for that. Now I ordered some rubber textured fern of my company called Leaf, that I only buy that item or object or element from, nothing more, because the majority of their stock is artificial plants in pots. They do the odd stems of foliage, so I ordered some extra long ones. I thought, and I went for a different colour in my rubber textured fern. I've got the light green, the dark green, and I went for an olive green. They are 95 centimetres long, guys. They stem, again, from the company called Leaf, which they are fabulous quality, guys. They're expensive, but That's the only really true expense I will get with my fern, is from the company leaf, because you know, this fern anyway, because I can't find anywhere else that does this texture as good quality as this. So it's only a, you know, once in a lifetime that I tend to spend a lot of things on one item. So that is $9.99, should be, but if you buy a pack of 6 you get them for £30. So I bought a pack of 6, so I got them for £30, and they are olive green. Just take a look at that, isn't that pretty? And I'm going to use it today. You know me, guys, I will use anything that I have new. That's what it's there for. That is what it's there for, not to be just stood there on show, to use it. So why not use it immediately? So, oh, I bet you all think I'm crazy. I've got one stem of my ficus. I looked at all the other ficuses, and because this is the olive green, I think out of all the ficus that I have, this goes wonderful. Lovely against it. So we've got that. I've got, talking about, I've got my dark rubbery textured one out as well. This is where I've chopped away at it. It does come on stems like this. Again, as I cut them down like that as one stem and placing like that in my bucket. And then as I need, I may take the odd one off, put it on its own pick to get more out of the actual stem than what I've got here. But sometimes I will cut it as well where I get 2 on like that, or I may leave it one long stem like that, but I won't put it in my bucket like that because my bucket's not as big as this. It's only 60 centimeters, I think, maybe, or 70 centimeters. This is 95, so with my foliage being on the shelf, this will just keep falling out, so I have to cut these down. So we've got that. I've got, and now I keep thinking this is ruscus. I've had a, because I've got ruscus here. The leaves are very similar. There's a bit of ruscus. That's a ruscus. That. Now this, I think, is huckleberry. I keep calling it ruscus, but I think it's huckleberry. I've got some huckleberry up there, and I'm going to compare the actual leaves with it, and if it is, then it's the green huckleberry. So I may have been making a mistake, guys. I'm telling you something that it's not. So sorry for that. And I've got grass. Now I've got my swordgrass, and then I've got, let's get those all together, the wispy grass. The ones where you can make your own swirls. I can't make my mind up whether to have this, or one of each, or none. So we'll see. And then I've got some very fine fern that I want to add in. Just, and this is rubbery texture as well, as a bit of different texture for my greenery. Now, the reason I was debating about my bow, because I've got some hanging vine. Oh gosh, don't these twist together very quickly. Now I've got a fern. I can't make my mind up whether I want to use that one to come down or take a little bit off of it. I cut an extra little piece off smaller. Oh my goodness. Cut a little bit extra off because I could obviously place it through there, hang it down. Oh God. Hence the reason I want my bow there, so you can see down at the bottom the foliage, because I think if I had the bow at the bottom it wouldn't look as effective, I don't think. Oh, it might do. Oh, who knows, I think it looks alright both ways. Then I've got some of my eucalyptus vine. I thought I may cut a couple of bits. I've cut this off the main stem because I don't want the whole main stem, so I thought I could chop bits off of this as well and have this on. Or I've got this now. Oh my gosh, the pearls. I think I've just pulled one off of its stem. Yeah, I don't know, how am I going to find that? Oh, it's there. But yes, what do they call these? The hanging pearls, I think, something like that. Oh gosh, they do tangle up with each other. But yeah, I've got these. I've got 2 of these out. I think they need to all be they keep catching. That's the only thing I don't like about vines. They just catch all the time. Oh, I'll have to stick those back on. But you know what I mean, I've got a smaller piece as well. So I can't make my mind up which one to use on the basket. So I've got those. Now for our floral, I've got the astilbe with the heather and the white ruscus and its own foliage. I've got like a peachy, brown, tan coloured roses. I've also got some peonies, and I've mixed in a couple of my yellow ranunculus here. They've got their own bunch there, but peonies, don't know, the colours look lovely together. That looks, if you just have a quick look at it, you'd think it was nearly an ivory colour, but it's yet very light lemon. I've also got out my anthuriums, where for use a bit of movement, with those having the orange colour in the centre, they would look nice with that. And these are like a creamy colour, they're not pure white. And I've got out these, I thought, with the red of the aspidistra leaf on the back, let's add a bit of red. Look at the contrast of that, which goes with that. And then these Japanese leaves, I thought let's add those in as well. So don't that look beautiful, just like that? So we're going to use all of these, guys. I have got my favourite vine, which is the hanging vine, which is adorable, and this is wired right to the tip. So it comes with small bits, long bits, extra long bits. It is fabulous on a stem. So I may want to put some of this hanging down as well, and maybe the odd bit at the top. So we're going to try that. So guys, oh, and I've got my coffee warming up. Oh, lovely. So again, I've already put the dry foam in. So what I'm going to start to do, where's the, now I was going to do this sat down, but I think it needs to be done stood up. So we need to attach, I may just put this in the centre. Let's have it in the centre. So I'm going to go around. I need to grab it. It keeps going under through the rope. There we have it. So if we just just twisting it. Place it under this little bit of, and place it into behind the rope. So let's just fluff that up. I think that looks pretty like that, don't you think, guys? I mean, you don't have to have a bow on it, you could just leave it plain and then have everything hanging down at the front. That's another option that you could do. So let's see, I've got my easel out ready. I don't want it really high up. I'm going to alter, let me move my chair. I'm going to alter my camera so you can see. You can see. Oh, haven't I done it good? If I do say so myself. I just want to make sure that you'll see that. If I come in a bit closer. If I bring it there. Yeah, we'll keep it there. We'll see. I'll keep checking every now and again. So, as I did it, I think 7 inches it were, little basket. So, what I'm going to do, you know me guys, we don't want it just 7 inches, we need to give it some height. So I'm going to place in a big stem of the ficus and give it its height. Just manipulate it and bend it so it just doesn't look really vertical. Give it a bit of movement. I'm going to cut that one. I'm going to bring one down here. Yes, I went grocery shopping this morning. I asked my son went and did a few bits and bobs on Wednesday for me, but I went and did the full grocery shopping this morning. And I dragged my oldest son with me, of course. And that's when the delivery of I got back on my doorstep, the delivery parcel for my foliage had arrived. I rang my son up, my youngest son, because it's his week off work. He put a holiday in, or vacation as they call it, some people. And I rang him up and asked him to listen out for the door, because I may need a signature on delivery. Okay, Mum. Okay. Got back and it was on the doorstep. He said he didn't hear the door. Nobody rang the bell. So, hey ho. I can't judge him by or call him, say he's not telling the truth, because my son wouldn't do that. He's a mummy's girl. Mummy's boy, should I say. He's a mummy's boy. Sorry. He'll go crazy if he watches this video and hears me calling him a mummy's girl. I'm not going to tell him. His brother will probably tell him. And Brandon, he won't be able to keep it quiet. Have you ever done that to your own kids? It's an accident. It's not something purposely. You've not mistakenly called them a girl or a boy. It's just the word came out of your mouth. Oh dear, aren't I naughty? Right, I'm putting a stem of ruscus in. Now bring one out here too. And I think I'd like a longer one. Where's that long one I had? There. I can get it off. Let's take these prongs off. Considering placing one at the back. I don't want it that tall. Yeah, just around there. So I'm gonna try my new fern. Let's have a look. And again, I say this every time I do it, guys. I may not use it all, you know, or what I've got out. This is a lovely, nice colour. Yeah, if I could find this anywhere else cheaper and just as good quality, then I would buy it, from somewhere else. But I've not found that yet. This is exceptional quality. Yeah. Put that up there. I was considering doing a hanging basket as well. I want to make this come out quite nice and big. I'll just hold on to those. The grass. I was thinking while I was chatting, I may just put that one stem in again, guys. I love this. It's on a wooden pick. That's how it arrives. Just place that there in the centre, just for that little, oh, it's my necklace, that little extra, again, touch, and, oh, it looks quite pretty. Movement it gives off as well. So I don't know about those now. Now, let me get these in before we carry on. I think for definite I'm going to put in one of these. String of pearls, that's what they're called. String of pearls. Oh, I get frustrated with vine. You know, these sort of vines, guys. I really do. Because of the tangle up all the time. Oh, you're forever untangling them. As soon as you untangled one, moved it to the side, it tangles up with the others on the other side. It is a nightmare sometimes. especially this sort of thing. Look, it's tangling up with the ones I've just straightened. Ugh. It does frustrate me. Oh, it's doing it again. I might as well have just put shamrock in or something. Would have been much easier. I want to replace, if I show you, just coming down like that. I'm going to be doing, nearer the day, well, perhaps in February at some point, I'm going to be doing a St. Patrick's Day wreath. We have St. Patrick's Day over here as well, you know. I think you do mostly everywhere. Oh, look. I broke it. What have I done? That's probably because I've been tugging away at it. Right, let me see. Right, take that off. Use that and that. Let's fix that one. Gosh. Here's that other one. What's broke? I broke two. I've broken two. Two more. There's that one. And there. Go on. And there. Right, like that. Whew. I don't think I'm putting the other piece in after all of that. More trouble than a little. I don't know whether to put that one in. I've got that little one. Where's that little one gone? Guys, am I going crazy? Am I going crazy? I had a little piece of this. Oh, let's see, look, right. Yeah, I'm going crazy. And I'm going to place one. I mean, I can put one down here. You know, I haven't got to go. I can go through the rope and bring it down. But let's do that with that piece. We'll use that one. I'm going through the rope here, we're at the side. And there's all plenty of, because the ropes are easily can be moved to one side. It's not a tough rope. So we can place that there, one higher up. Place that one there. I'm not using that because that just tangles up everywhere. So where's this one? And down in the centre I may place the eucalyptus. I'm going to need a pick on this one because this isn't wired. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go where that stem is there at the top. It's got a little hole on it there. So I'm placing my pick through that, going just under that first leaf and holding it there. Then I'm getting my floral tape, and that is where I'm going to start to wrap around the stem on my pick. And I'm going to go below. Do it that way so it can twist around, and I'm going to go back up, right to the top. So I've got a long pick on it now, I can move it. So I'm going to just place this one. Do I place it going over the bow or under? It'll have to be under. There we go. I may cut that a little. So that's what I've done so far. I may cut that a little bit more actually, it may be too long. Better. I can save those. Coffee, hot coffee. So I'm not going to use that one now either. I want to get my other vine that I've got. Don't them copper colours look lovely? And I'm going to get this one. Now this is my favourite. My favourite concerning vines anyway. Let's see which pieces. I'll take that one. Let's have a smaller piece. Yeah. A couple more smaller pieces. Now I want a longer piece. Now do I go for an exceptionally long piece? Or do I just stick to something like that? If I had the exceptionally long piece, it would be down here. So it may be too much. So let's keep looking. We'll use that one. Take that off the stem. This does, I don't put this up with all the vines over there because it's got wire in it. I just bend it like that and it sits perfect in the bucket. So that's that. Get rid of this tape. So what I'm going to do with these are push-ups, but they're only push-ups so far because then there's a thicker piece there what stops them going past. So I think that's basically so you can, you know, so they spread and they end up like that. It'll stop you going past a certain point. So I think let's get again. Again, these are wired. Usually bring one like that. Let's have a look from this side. There's one coming out, just this side, one down here, and then through again the rope. Oops. I'm actually going to bring another one to join. Or this I'm doing is basically an all year round. This can be, you know, outside, on your wall, your patio, you know, all year round. It's not just a springtime one. Let's get that flat. Let's have a look. It's for any season. Oh my gosh, it's wrap it round. String of pearls. Right, so let me start getting in bits of floral, because then I do want to be placing in like the red leaves, you know, the Japanese leaves, and also those what like cat's eyes as well. People say they like eyebrows. Could be, I guess. These are on rubber stems. So again, I clip the rubber off to where I'd like the wire. Twist it and then pull. So I've got the wire showing at the bottom. It'll start changing now, guys, as soon as we start adding our floral. I think it's nice, this colour. You know, like the coffee colours as well. They make a lovely arrangement. I think they're so pretty. I have got coffee coloured roses. I was going to put those in, but I thought we needed a little bit of light coloured floral. I know these are light, or you know, to reflect from it. Now the coffee ones wouldn't have reflected from it. It would have made it slightly darker, a darker tone. So, and I didn't really want that. As you can see, I'm placing it. So that's like your triangle here, here, here. I've placed one at the back here. I want to bring one either down here with this one here, and then one down here. So then you've got a triangle here. If I just turn it again, here, 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 or here, 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 and then at the back you place one round here, and you've got a triangle here, 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 or here, here, here. You've always see that triangular shape. So I'm trying to keep that within. I want one here, just like it's coming down and out. I will straighten up the bow, everybody. So here, 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 that's your flat piece of your triangle, there's your point. That's your flat piece of your triangle, there's your point. That's your flat piece of your triangle, there's your point. If you see what I mean, I can get a triangle from whichever direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I may need 2 more. And the same here. Flat piece, point, flat piece, long point. So one more. I'm going to bring that here. Flat piece of your triangle down to your point. So there's another triangular shape. Oh my goodness, I don't like these guys. If I'm being quite truthful, I don't really like working with vine because of that reason. Because it just, not this sort of vine, it just tangles constantly. It is a pain. So I do have these. I want to put just probably a couple, I'm not sure yet. I don't want to do these, put all of this in. You know, just to bring out the side amongst here. If I just show you. Just down here. Let's come off one of them. Let's come off the centre of one. It's not that one. It's not that one. Oh, I'll have to put that in a pit then. But yeah, something like that. I'm just going to turn it around, guys, so I can see. I just don't want me to make it look too much. I need one behind there. If I could place one there with that rose. Yeah, so I'm going to place those all in there like that. So I do like these, I think they are pretty. They're very soft in colour. I did use some before where I actually took off the white foliage when I used some in another arrangement, because the white foliage just didn't look right with the arrangement, but yet there still be what I'd got with it did. So I took out the white and it made a lovely, well, you could see that it was better without the white in it, but on this occasion the white's needed. Here. Again, I'm keeping the stems quite long because I want them to hang like that. So that's those in. Let's see. Again, as I go along, if I feel I need a bit more greenery, then I will add a little bit more in. I want to add some more floral. I want these little guineas. Let's well. And I've got 5. I don't know why they're in there. But these have got buds with them, so you know that gives it that little bit extra. You know, make it look quite pretty. So I'm going to go above this rose, so it looks like it's joining in with it, and it's giving that nice colour against this rose. I'll just move that. I'm going to place one down here as well to give this a bit more colour, this one down here to have colour with it, so it's not by itself. So I'm going to place it in the same area, just shorter in, not as sticking out as much. I'm going to do the same around here also. Just fluffing up all the foliage that comes with it. So we've got this rose here, so I want to place that around there, this time under it. Excuse me. If it looks like it's tilted, it's because I keep knocking it. I want one up here, got one there, got one there. Is that a bigger stem? I may want to put it on as pick. Just use. And then add those in. Now they're out. I need one bit of colour up here. Yeah. So like that. Sorry guys, it's just that it's on a hook. My hook keeps moving it because my hooks has got rivets on. So with this being metal, it's going round the rivet and going forward as I play around with it. And you see, it's just clicked onto the next rivet. So, but that's where I'm going to place those. Oh, let me have a drink of my hot coffee. Oh, this is hot. Oh, Teresa, you've got to get one, my lovely. So let's place these in. Put that in between there. Give it its own little bit of area there. Place that one there. Place that one there, yeah. That one. Around here. This one. Have any more out? I can't remember. No, that's in. Just done that. That's in. Oh, that one. That's it. Oh, don't them copper colours look lovely against the light lemon? So now let me just see the effect a red leaf has against the coppers. Well, we all know that red goes with like a copper colour. Oh, that looks pretty. Now let's see about these. See, these are push-ups, so I could place those like that. I think I'd rather have them all pushed to the top. Let me just try it. See the effect it gives us. Yes, better. So first of all, let's get in our big leaves. We'll just get 7 out to start with. So I'm going to place, again, I'll just place these through so I've got an idea of where I'd like them to sit. I've got glue all over my jumper, it's sticking to me. Something's stuck. I'm going to turn it around and show you how I've placed them. I'm still debating. I keep asking myself, do I place one at the bottom? Or a couple at the bottom? Or do I need to place a bit more of the vining hanging down? Because I think I've got a bit too much of these in, guys. If I show you, I think I've placed too much in. That's just me, from my personal opinion. I think it's too much. I only need the odd one, I think, dotted around. Because then it makes this look like it's really big and round, and this is skinny. There's nothing here. So that's the reason I've just said I think I need to place in some more vine, or at least something else to start to fill in and bush this out a little bit more, even if it's a bit of this fern. You know, something needs to be done down there. But I don't think I need that many in. I really don't, because it's looking too much. So I think if anything, that one needs to come out. Place one around here. I don't want them looking too uniformed. I need 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. I may put that there. 5. Take that one out. It's all about, you know, playing around first. One further down and one further up. Move that up, that one down. Right. Pick a leaf. Again, I'm just playing around. Oh. Yeah, I don't think I need any more in than that. I don't want it uniformed. Plus we've got these red ones as well. So they could be used either as filler, being placed in on the odd place, but with those being red as well, that's why I didn't want too much. Bring one down here as well. At the back, somewhere there. Let me just have a look, guys, now. Yeah, I don't need no more. I think by adding too much, it can make it something it's, you know, take the look away from it. Again, I do think that we need something down at the bottom. Keep it on a longer stem all around here. I'll place that one there. Yeah. I don't need those. We'll use these maybe as the filler. I'll keep onto those. I don't know about these now. No, you know, before I carry on, I'm going to get these red leaves in, because otherwise I will forget where they are, or forget that I've put them in. Just going behind. I think that's all of them got in. I can so I will, oh my goodness, covered in it. I will now put in these long pieces of fern that I'm just going to have going under here to fill in these gaps here. going through the basket material. Let's just do this side. You could barely see the bow now. I think I should have done a bigger one. Lift that up a bit. So, I think as well, I've got this hanging about. I may put that bit there. Get that out of the way. So that's what I've done so far. Yes. So that's that. So I've got these anthuriums. Do I place those, some of those down here as well? Or do I? Let's see if they go. No, they don't add anything to it. So I won't be using those. So I think I could either have those or I've got shamrock. I wonder if shamrock might make it look nice. A bit of it anyway. I do have shamrock. Let's just see. These aren't push-ups on this stem. Oh, these tangle as well. Let's see what a bit of shamrock does. Again, gives it that different texture look. Let's just manipulate the stem. I may cut the stem in half or thirds. It can be cut in thirds, this can. That doesn't do any help. I don't want those, don't want those. I'm not going to use those. So let's just see. That shamrock there. Need something here. I'm just using this up as like filler as well, but because I needed the filler being tall, because everything's mainly up above. Do we need? Can you see any from the sides, guys? could do one around here. I'd just go through there, probably about there. So have a look this side. Again, you could cut this into thirds or just half it. I've got one left. Shall I bring it down under the bow? Shall I bring it here? Yeah, there I think could do. So I've added in the shamrock, and that's to fill it all in. We don't need anything else added into it, and that's everything that's needed. For today's project, guys. Oh, it seems like it went really quick. Probably didn't, but so yeah, all I've basically done, I've only done a 3.5 inch loose because I didn't want it to be the star of the show. You know, it's not all about the bows every time, you know, the focal point. I wanted the colours of the flowers to be the focal point because it's going to be sat upon, you know, the wall on your garden or anything like that. I would place this perhaps next to my front door on the side where the pillow part is, on there. Pretty colours. You may think they look quite autumnal, but again, it's like an all year round arrangement that you could have all the year round. It could be anything because the colours are quite neutral. So I hope you liked it, you enjoyed that. I sure did. Again, I might put that on my door. I can't help myself. So, because we haven't glued the shamrock in, I just wanted to show you where. So, before we finish, this is where we're going to start. And I'm going to zip round, place them all back in the glue and back in. And then we've done. That one. Again, I will be doing a St. Peter Patrick's Day wreath, but I don't want to do it as too soon because I am still doing Mother's Day, Valentine's Day because it's not arrived yet. So we're still doing Valentine's Day arrangements. I've got some new signs I need to use for what I've had for the Valentine's Day arrangements. So, and then there's Mother's Day. I've got some Mother's Day signs being delivered in an order, so I still need to be doing things like that because St. Patrick's Day is not till March. So I know in the florist business you have to be probably a season or two ahead, but I don't want to jump too soon, you know, to be doing St. Patrick's Day. I have ordered a new sign, my other sign that I had. I didn't like it. I think, you know how you go off of things and you think, oh, it don't look as good as it did when I first brought it. That was that was my feeling towards it, so I've gone and ordered some more. I've ordered one what I really liked, what got a bit of a hat on, St Patrick's, the top hat. So I've ordered one of those. I've ordered some more new ribbon for St Patrick's Day, so I've got to wait for all this to arrive anyway. So guys, we've glued it all in. So there is our lovely wall basket filled with beautiful flowers, an all year round arrangement, ready to be placed on your wall now. It can be, you know, you can start using it straight away. You haven't got to wait for any season. It can go up now. So, you know, anything in those sort of neutral colours will, you know, for the all year round, will be fabulous, guys, to place on your outside doors, on your garden, you know, immediately. So I hope you enjoyed that. I did. I love the colours. I love any colour, me. It's quite pretty. Give it a go. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you know, that you do give it a go, whether it be in other colours, guys, or you know, just yellows or whites or pinks or anything, or to make a little basket for your mum for Mother's Day, or for your loved one, you know, with roses, red roses, or whatever colour they like themselves, just with greenery and roses. That would be pretty. So they could hang it in their, you know, their house or their home, or even if it's younger couples and they're still living with their parents, hang it in their bedrooms, you know, as a lovely surprise, so they can stare at it while they're in love. Anything, absolutely anything, guys. And again, if you've got just a little basket, it doesn't have to be the exact one that I've got, just a little wall basket, place it on the wall again, and just fill it with beautiful artificial flowers. So again, I hope you enjoyed that. Please subscribe, share and like, and give us a thumbs up, guys, and a little comment. It is Friday, so I won't be doing a video over the weekend. I've got choir study day tomorrow, which is a 4-hour study day, so I'll be talking a bit like that, bit croaky, I think, with all the singing, but I love it. And I will do a close-up as well on the flowers, so you can see. And I hope you have a wonderful weekend, guys. Whatever the weather's like, please stay safe and stay warm. All the best, and have a great weekend. Bye bye. I'll just do a close-up. Oh, let's see if it flickers. Oh, not bad, guys, not bad. Let's just bring it closer. Oh, I'm lifting my thing. There's the peonies, look, aren't they pretty? And look at the colour of those roses. Oh, I've got glue on it. Oh, I still have. Oh, I'll pick that off in a minute. And the little buds. There's your shamrock. That reminds me of 4 little love hearts, don't it? Isn't it pretty? Look, if I can find it. Where's it gone? There. Just little love hearts. And then again, there's your peony. There's your Japanese leaf. There's your heather. And then your astilbe there. And your beautiful ranunculus. And that lovely coloured fern, the new one. Isn't it a nice colour? And again, your ruscus, I have to think then. Gosh, guys, I'm getting weird. And then there's your long vines sticking down here. And then there's your fern, your soft fern. and then your eucalyptus vine, your fern vine, and your bow, the copper coloured one, the one with little, well, polka dots on, and then the nice cream one there. And again, filled in with the shamrocks and those as well. Don't they look nice? Do you think they look like high eyebrows or cat's eyes? I suppose it depends on how you're looking at it. I just look at the outer side here as the eyelids, and underneath the eyelids, and then the green eye with the black stripe across the centre, what cats have. That's what makes me really think it looks like cat's eyes. And then there's my ficus as well, with the lovely veins in them. And the spiky grass as well, where it's got some red bits. I don't know if you can actually see the red bits. Let's see if I gather a bit together. Can you see the red on the ends? Look there. So it's got red just on the tips. So that is our arrangement for today. To sit on your wall, outside, on your garden, or anywhere like that. So guys, have a fabulous weekend. All the best. Have a grand day. And I'll see you on Monday. Bye bye.